Hi there. This is Nicole Lee, and I wanted to talk a little bit about that viral epidemic. It's actually a pandemic virus called coronavirus, which is actually very rampant in areas of central China. Here in the United States, there's very much possibility that people could contract the same virus, which is something that can mutate, which means it can change. So it's really hard to get rid of it. It's even difficult to diagnose. I'll tell you why. In the beginning stages, it can be contracted in so easily in so many ways, and it can actually lie dormant. So if, for example, if you go to a place where you just go where you want to have a sandwich or a cup of coffee or whatever, people have sat there before, right? Your table that you're sitting at and the chair could have the coronavirus on that without you knowing it. All you have to do is touch it and you can be contaminated very easily, not just through your hands, but through nasal passages, eyes, which are another entrance area, just by touching your face and near your eyes. Any area of your body where there is mucus membranes, and if you touch that area, definitely you could have contaminated yourself if somebody before you had contracted this awful virus. So it can lie dormant for 5 days. That means you'll have no symptoms. The person before you may have felt just perfectly fine and had coronavirus because it was in a dormancy stage. So when it's during that stage, you feel fine, you feel why not go out, do your normal errands, go to your public places. And those are the kind of places like where there are a lot of people in one area, such as in a bus or a church or large crowded areas where people are sitting for a long time. All they have to do is cough from 5 to 7 feet away from you. That's a long distance. That's, like in a school setting where a teacher coughs and there's a student 7 feet away from her or him, that person could easily have been contaminated. There are definite steps you can take, though, if you're concerned about it and it becomes pandemic, which means that it's global. And if it becomes to that point, well, just to prevent it from becoming to that point, for one thing, you want to stay away from any place near central China. But living here in the United States, we can take certain steps to help safeguard ourselves if we want to stay healthy. Before I get into that, I'll tell you this. The people that are most affected by it are either the very young, the very old, or the very sick people. People with low immune system, they have a deficiency. So if they can't fight off illnesses, they have an immune deficiency problem, they're more likely to be the number one people to contract any kind of virus. Now, this year, people can take steps if they want to safeguard against contracting any virus, and especially the coronavirus, which is supposed to be pretty severe for people and can be fatal. In a lot of cases it is. People are collapsing in China where they have been contaminated by it. I mean, they get off of a train or bus and you'll see it. A lot of videos right now are going around. So it is real. So the number one thing you can do is get yourself some latex or vinyl gloves. You can wear wraparound goggles, so that way you're protecting your eyes and your hands. You can get a mask, a germicidal mask, but you want to make sure that it's one that covers your nose as well as your mouth. You can also just wash your hands frequently. Wash them frequently and with warm or warm to hot water and lots of soapy water several times a day to keep them clean as possible. It's impossible to sterilize yourself. Sometimes you just have to go out, but if there is a problem with this disease being in the United States, being all over the place, pandemic-like, then you have to stay indoors. I know there's times when you have to go out, and that's why I gave you those safeguards, so you know what to do. But as much as possible, be alert that this could happen. And I hope this has helped you. And if you have any questions, please leave your comments and questions anytime. Thank you. Bye-bye.